Christmas is a big day for professional basketball on television, including the highly anticipated NBA Finals rematch between the Warriors and the Cavaliers. But with so many people watching, this year's games will also air public service announcements on gun violence.
I heard about a shooting involving a 3-year-old girl over the summer. My daughter Riley is that age.
The gun should never be an option.
We're Americans. We don't have to live like this.
We can all make a difference.
In the United States, 88 people die of gun violence every day.
The White House got behind the effort. President Obama tweeting, quote, "I'm proud of the NBA for taking a stand against gun violence. Sympathy for victims isn't enough. Change requires all of us speaking up." So let's talk about this with CNN sports anchor Rachel Nichols. She's covering this for us. I was surprised that the NBA waded into this issue.
Yeah, look, definitely controversial. They got some blowback about this yesterday. The NBA very clear, hey, we are not specifically advocating gun control. We are trying to address the issue of gun violence and raise awareness to it, maybe personalize it a little bit more, bring it into people's lives so they realize change needs to happen. Now, of course, the man who directed these commercials, Spike Lee, has a very specific message about gun control, big advocate of that, and some of these players have as well. Carmelo Anthony in the past was involved in Demand a Plan, a gun control advocacy public service announcement after Sandy Hook. LeBron James has just come out and flat out said after some really significant gun violence events in Cleveland, hey, people shouldn't have guns, or there needs to be tougher laws on guns. So he knows where he stands, but the personal stories are what has affected a lot of people, and you can take a listen here as to what the players said that the reason that they got involved.
As a parent of 2 little girls, anytime you hear of somebody not even involved in an altercation, or somebody not involved in a dispute or something getting caught in the middle, spray bullet or what have you, that hurts.
I remember this kid, Kurt, he used to wait outside of the United Center before every game my rookie year. 3 summers ago, he got shot. For me, it hits kind of home in the way that my grandfather was murdered by 5 teenagers who were 14 and 15 years old.
I've seen so many of my peers, so many of my friends, lose their life to gun violence. And now I'm in a situation where my voice can be heard.
And that's really such a big part of it for these guys is, hey, we have some muscle here, we have some power to make a difference. And no matter where you fall on the gun control debate, the idea that you have men who are in some ways the paragon of manliness in our culture, right? Professional athletes saying, this isn't cool. This isn't okay. It's not macho or bravado to be waving a gun around. That speaks to something as well.